This KISD Coaches Show is supported by Coach Henderson Sports Photography, Modern Appliance, Clean Veterinary Clinic, Denali Roofing, Seashells Visuals, and Cloud Real Estate. Well, good evening. Welcome into the Danny Servance Show here on I-14 Sports. Glad you're joining us for another week of great high school football. Of course, Coach Servance and the Eagles had the week off last week to get ready for district play. So really, you're right in the thick of things with that 0-0 record district play. How did the boys do in the off week, and what did it consist of? What did you do with them?
Well, they did well in the off week. We played a Saturday ball game, so really it came at a good time so that we could take that Monday off and kind of get our legs back under us. And then on Tuesday, we started back on the field with trying to work on fundamentals, blocking, tackling, catching the ball, throwing the football, and just getting more efficient and better at the fundamentals of the game.
So you gauge after the victory down there in Hendrickson, of course, you come away with a big win there. You feel good about that going in. So that gives them a good week of practice, of course. That makes them up and positive. And then how soon did you start looking at Red Oak with the boys?
Well, immediately after the Hendrickson game. I mean, the kids were off during the week, but the coaches weren't. We were breaking down film and studying Red Oak as soon as the game was finished there on Saturday. So we've been preparing and trying to get our kids ready to go out and play a good ball game to start the district race.
Now, this is another question I want to ask. Huddle, of course, is available. Do all the kids get access to Huddle so they can go and watch those plays and watch those teams they're playing against?
Yeah, they do. They do. We send the film out to our coaches and to our players to watch the film anytime they would like, and that's a great asset to have.
Yeah, because it breaks it down play by play, and we'll repeat that play till you click on the next one so they can see their technique, see what they did wrong, see what they did right, and things like that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And we monitor how much you watch film, because you can go in and look and see how much our kids are watching. So we always monitor how much they're watching, and if they're not watching enough, we'll encourage them to watch more. And like I said, it's a great tool to have.
Do you still hand out the scouting reports with the offensive and defensive breakdowns in on paper and tell them what they need to do here?
And we do.
What they do there?
And we do. We still do that. And, the one thing that we don't do is put up a board which has the opposing team's offense and defense on it. We really need to get back to doing that, but we hadn't done that until district. So we'll start doing that again when district hits.
Boy, definitely some familiarization, what the guys stand across and what their tendencies are after they watch them on film a few times.
Yeah.
Where they can hit them at, what's the best way to block them and things like that. That is just so far from when I was 30 or 40 years ago when you were playing. Not so long ago, but it's really a lot different. And really it makes the kid another a tool for a kid to be successful.
Well, it motivates them, I think. If you can go to the board and look at, if you're the center, you go and look who's the middle linebacker. If you're a linebacker, you're looking to see who the quarterback is, who's the running backs. Of course, everybody's reading propaganda on each other, so everybody wants to know who's this guy that everybody's talking about.
Yep. And so Red Oak Hawks, we're here to talk about. As I said, I remember when it was just a bump in the road. Now, big 5A school,
right? And
doing pretty well the past few years.
I tell you what, they're a good football team. I think it went to double overtime. Lake Belton ended up beating those guys at the very end. Was a great ball game. Both two explosive offenses, and like I said, they're a good football team. I think Lake Belton, executed one more play better, than they did when they played each other. But two really good teams, and Red Oak's a great team, and Coach Holmes does a great job coaching those guys up, and he'll have them ready to go.
What kind of offense they run, Coach?
Their spread offense. They throw it all over the field, and they've got athletes who can make plays in space, and so you have to do a great job tackling, a great job covering the whole field because they spread it out all over the whole field.
Well, I know your kids are ready to play. You got a tough defense to go against that offensive line. Brandon Betts and the rest of the guys. I was looking at district stats yesterday, and a lot of those, you see a lot of teams that'll have like one guy with 37 tackles, and then you see another team that has like 8 tackles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, spreading it around. And it's not just one guy, it's the whole team on defensively.
Well, you know, that's what you want. You want it to be a team effort. You want everyone to get in on the action. And, you know, we emphasize running to the football all the time, and we want guys around the ball. We believe that good things happen when you're around the ball. I think a prime example of that was the interception that Brendan Bett had against Pflugerville. You know, he was around the football. One of our DBs popped it up in the air, and there you go. It lands in his lap, and he gets returned at 51 yards for a touchdown. And so you get around the football, good things happen.
Yeah, and that'll lift your team up big time right there. One of the guys like that gets a touchdown.
Well, that's exactly right. You know, it's a lineman's dream to get an interception and return it. But
you got
51
some speed
yards,
to get down the field.
That's right. That's a pretty good return for a big guy.
Those letters will start coming in after that film gets seen.
You're right about that.
Well, of course, I know they're a tough squad and they're ready to take you on. It's always a first long road trip of the season here, as you're having to go up to Red Oak at this new district alignment, and you're going to have to go up there a few times.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, just being in the district with all those Dallas teams, that's different than what we've been doing. And so, you know, it's one more thing added to your plate. You not only have to prepare well, but you have to travel well and understand that it's a business trip. And when you get there, that's what we're there for, is to play a football game and not all the other stuff that can distract you along the way.
Yeah, and offensively, your running back doing good, quarterback coming along strong?
They are. You know, right now it's running back by committee. We've got several of them that will carry the football, that will do a great job. And, you know, it's good to have that many guys back there who can run the football. And, you know, it makes for great competition.
Well, how's your daughter doing this week? I didn't get to talk to her today on the phone. How's she doing?
She is doing great. She's working over at Mary Hardin Baylor doing a clinicals there, and so we're delighted to have her right here down the street so she can come see Dad.
Is she gonna be at the ball game Friday night?
She will be.
Tell her to come by and see me.
I
I'll be
will.
down there on the sideline.
I'll do that.
All right. Well, we wish you good luck as always. Ellison class of '81 says go out and get this first victory of the district season over the Red Oak Hawks. Coach, you got anything to say?
Let's go Mean Green.